Assalamualaikum etc. Going to make pancake crepes likewise. I want to make donuts but running out of milk or for restaurant. And I'm craving for something sweet in the de facto later the 5 very special versus Fernando Casal Bértoa. Be careful, uno, tres, perhaps green by voice 10,000%
Parties,
because
the level of
the
support
attacks
has
have
never
been so
been
severe.
as high in the whole history of Europe since the beginning of the 20th century, to the point that around 1/5 of the electorate nowadays support electorally this kind of anti-political establishment parties. And this is a trend that we can see not just in the new democracies of Eastern Europe, but also especially in Southern Europe. As you can see here in this table, after the Great Recession, the level of support for this type of populist and establishment parties was higher than ever, but also among the most consolidated democracies of Western Europe. Is this really a problem? Is this really a cancer of democracy? Is this really leading to the decline on the quality of democracy and the collapse of our democracies? It may well be that at least within the European Union, only Hungary has become non-democratic, but clearly there is a link between support and voting for populist parties and establishment parties and the quality of democracy.
You don't have any idea how many enemies you have.
That I published representation.
But it's already written out, right? I will. No, life will be complicated, but we are enjoying.
In 2020, we show that there is a clear negative and significant relationship between support for political establishment parties and the quality of democracy. You can see here that it doesn't matter if we look at Western Europe or Eastern Europe. The more support for establishment parties, the more support for populist, liberal, and systemic parties, the lower the quality of democracy is. In fact, it does not even matter if we look at different dimensions of the quality of democracy. Here, using BDEM Institute data, we distinguish the effect of supporting for establishment political parties and different dimensions of democracy. Electoral democracy, liberal democracy, deliberative democracy, participatory and egalitarian democracy. Of course, the first might be different, but they all point to a clear conclusion.
Butter. And I was going to make butter. Nonetheless, at the same time, I need sunscreen.
Lower quality democracy doesn't matter the dimension we look at. So the thing is, yes,
for drying the clothes,
mentioned,
and I really use egg for
against liberal democracy parties.
Because I'm saving the eggs for tortillas. Pero because we don't have
consequences for the quality of democracy. The question
butter.
is,
Grandpa, buy me
what
butter.
is
Buy us.
causing this
Don't
problem?
forget sweet cream pop up with the main for us.
We can try to
It's
find
basically the
solutions
batter,
to the problem.
but it needs to be started from F, either forfeit or
Of course, that economy has been considered to be one of the problems or one of the issues, that leads to the increasing level of support for anti-political establishment parties. It's this idea that when people are having a hashtag, they will be more the attention is captured by those parties that offer simple solutions to what are really complex problems. Which are those parties? Populist parties and establishment parties. Others think that it is at the core of political parties themselves where the problem is, meaning that it is the crisis of mainstream traditional political parties that has led to the increase of support of populist.
Gracias for watching, love, Dini Fernando, Dini
This idea that
Bértoa,
political parties do not represent us anymore, that they have